Okay, I wanted to get you this video made real quick on the Miata. So I put the top down, but I'm going to show you again how it goes up and down. It's actually really easy, but since I've only got one hand to use and I'm holding the phone and I got to do some things, I just wanted to show you. I undid the trunk. Actually, it's kind of cool. My wife's got a Lexus convertible. This is, I think, a neat design in that it still gives you a lot of room for a little car. That top doesn't come down nearly as far. It's not so long of a top. You got a lot of trunk space as well. But it does function really well. It's a good design. Seems to work good. Real quick, while I got the top down, I'm going to point out inside's not bad. I mean, it's not a brand new car. You got a little bit of some leather scuffing, but it's not even deep. That would be an easy, just touching it up. On the seat here, little more, but still not deep. Just some wear that could be dyed pretty easily. Some of these little things we haven't done yet. We just haven't had time. We're not really trying to make a car perfect. I buy cars for other dealers. These are just the ones I think were unique and pretty cool, so I buy them and bring them over here to these guys, and then we kind of go from there. But then the other thing we're gonna have looked at later today is a little DSC. This is the basically with the traction control, stability control on the car. It's flashing. I've been driving it, so I don't think it's anything serious. Probably a wheel speed sensor or something, but we're gonna find out later today. Again, I'm always gonna be transparent because none of these things are issues that need to be avoided, so no reason not to talk about them. Under the hood, it's actually a clean little motor and sounds really well. Again, I got one hand to do it with, but you can see, again, battery's a little weak. Says it's pretty new, but it's not feeling like a new battery. So in good shape. We haven't even detailed this car, so you're seeing the motor kind of as it was. Things are running good. So there we go. Okay, so going around the car, I mean, you got some good pictures of it, probably in good light of day, but wheels are in decent shape. There's some, curbing, rashing, but nothing super bad. And the wheels are nice and straight. There's no dents or out of round. And body's actually in really good shape. It's got some minor scratches. This wheel, same way. Nice and round. Got some little curb rashing. Going around the back in good shape. And I'm going to point out the paint flaws in a minute. I'm going to pull it back out in the sun. It's getting kind of hot here. But it's hard to see it in the shade. There you go, going down this side, good shape. Not even really any dents or dings at all. I mean, you got some scuffing, some little scratches here and there, but not bad. Good shape on the top. And then let me put the top up so you can see. It's actually pretty easy to work as well. And just a little harder to do everything with one hand. But your controls are right on the very, very top. You got the Bose sound system and a lot of neat features. One knob that might be missing. I did not notice that a couple days ago, so somebody might have pulled it off of there or something. But we do get people playing around with the cars, looking at them while they're here. Heated seats down below. Got some cool stuff. But your controls for your top are right up here. I put it down. So now to push it up, I'm going to see if I can't push it up, the up button, while I'm giving you a view of the top and how it works. So I'm just holding the button down, and you can see it comes up that way. And then when it comes up, the one thing that you are gonna need to do, hopefully this is pretty easy, is this piece right here. You have to release it with the push button. It's not bad, so that it's open and is gonna be able to catch. And then I can continue closing the top. And then when it comes down into its position, then the back of it closed. Now that that's closed, then I can pull this and that latches it tight, okay? Not too bad. And then obviously putting the top down is just reverse order. So here you can actually probably see it from now. You can see where the clear coat originally was here. It's kind of fading on the top. As you can see, it just kind of gives it a dull look. And then going down the back, You can probably see it in here. The car could probably be buffed, and that's gonna help it, but it's not gonna totally eliminate the problem. It could temporarily. I'd rather you knew that right up front. Personally, the car's not, a $1 million car. I probably wouldn't do much with it, but if you wanted to get a car repainted, that's a pretty small car, would not be hard to do. Easy color to match. Maybe you know all about that kind of stuff. Not sure, but anyway, that is pretty much it. Drives great. We want to get a few things checked out on it, but I'm going to get this video loaded up so I can send it back to you. And then feel free to call, give us any questions that you might have, and we'll go from there.